And I am live everywhere I go, and this happened so many years ago. And they be like, isn't this the girl that got hit by a truck? Every time I go live, this one person come on and dislike my video. This happened so long ago, so I would tell y'all the story about how I got hit. My truck, my house got.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of haters, but you know what? You gotta keep going and ignore them. You can't even mention them in the video.
But I mean, they be like, thumbs up, I hate you, and it just be making me laugh. I can't even hold my composure because it's funny to me. It's like, thanks for all the attention. Okay,
I
so
love you.
I love you too.
Kisses.
Everywhere I go, because I was on like a long time ago, I was on the Glenn Plummer show, and that's when Glenn Plummer had a TV network in Southfield, and it was on 9 Mile in Greenfield. Everywhere I go, like a few people like my age be like, "Ain't you the girl that got hit? Her house got hit by a truck." So I'm gonna tell you how it happened. So a long time ago, we were living on an area, like a strip area, and it was off by the freeway. And there wasn't any concrete up by the freeway or anything, so it was just a fence up on the freeway. And one day I'm in the driveway and I'm just feeling weird and I started yelling at everybody. I was like, everybody just get in the house. Everybody was my children. And I was like, everybody just need to get in the house. And it was some adults in the driveway. It was my father and the kids' dad. And I was like, can y'all just get out the driveway or something? I just started snapping at everybody, right? So I told the kids to get in the house. I just felt weird. I had this weird feeling come about me and everything, and I was just start snapping out and everything. And so got the children in the house, and one of the children, which was my youngest child, was just still in the driveway playing around, and I was like, "Listen here." I was like, I need everybody to get in the house. Like, I'm not playing. This is for real, right? Need to put on a little bit of concealer. You shouldn't use makeup that or eat supplements that break your face out. So, everybody's in the house. I'm in the house. The children are in the house. They in their rooms. They playing around. They doing whatever they want to do. The adults is not in the driveway anymore. All of a sudden, I'm in the kitchen and I'm washing dishes, and I hear this loud screeching noise. It's like skirt, and then it was just this big boom, and then the next thing you know, everything is on top of me. Their kitchen cabinets, their kitchen sink, the stove, and I think I'm laying under the stove. And they called the ambulance. I ended up going to Grace Hospital. So when I got out of Grace Hospital a couple of days later, when I come home, when I tell you everything that was on the inside of the house was outside, everything that was in the back of the house was in the front of the house, and the house was just sitting to the side. It was just shifted. It was knocked off the foundation. So, and it was a big tree, and the big tree, a part of the big tree, the whole side of it was just knocked off. So I just pulled up looking at my home and it was just destroyed. So what happened was there was a truck and there was a pickup truck, and the pickup truck was carrying the weight of a 16 wheeler's truck with concrete stakes on it. And those concrete stakes and the trailer, the 16 wheeler trailer part of the truck, disabled from the front of the truck from the where the driver was driving, came off of the freeway and came crashing.
Thank you. Same time tomorrow. I love you.
I love you too. And came crashing into my home. They call it the south wall of the house. There was no house anymore. The kitchen, the living room, the dining room, everything was destroyed. The toilet from the bathroom was in the front of the house. The whole house had just completely shifted off the ground. And the reason how I ended up on the Glenn Plummer show is because back then the Christians that I was hanging around was saying, man, God spared your life. You need to come on this show and talk about it because these concrete stakes were like concrete stakes. And I cannot tell you to this day, like, I don't remember seeing anything. I just remember being on the floor and being conscious and just looking. I saw something. It was something just stuck in the house and it had big rolls of concrete on it and it was in the kitchen and while I was washing the dishes and I was just laid up under everything. So yes, this is the girl that got hit by the truck in the house. So for all of those people that asked me that, I just wanted to share this story time with you guys to tell you how that happened. And I think that was in like 1999, 2000 or something. And so like I see people out around and then they ask and then some people remember me from the Glenn Plummer show because that was a big show at that time. All right, so that's the end of my story time. If you like these story times, if you would like to share your story time, if you would like to talk about anything on my channel, please subscribe to this channel, share this channel, like the video, and hit the notification button and make a comment to let me know that you're there. All right, it's Cheryl Shauna, aka Sunshine Murray on Instagram, Cheryl Shauna on Facebook, Cheryl Shauna on TikTok, and check out our DET Hip Hop group on YouTube and our DET Awards group on Facebook. Signing out.